Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking all about my curly wavy haircut, what I ask for, what you can ask for at the salon. Keep in mind, this is just my personal experience and what I do, so you do not have to do the same thing if it's not what works for you. We are all different and we all have different hair. So before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe down below and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm sitting at my kitchen island today to switch it up. I thought we would do something a little bit different. I'm drinking my matcha. And I just wanted to talk about a few things with my hair personally. So my hair density personally is medium, I would say. It used to be more coarse, and it still is to an extent, but it's definitely not as much as it used to be, and I'm not quite sure why that is. But if I get a blunt cut, my hair naturally has that triangle shape. There's just so much weight at the bottom, and it's just thick and heavy if I don't add layers, and I find that makes a really big difference in my hair. It doesn't even look like I have that much hair or like it's that thick if I pull it all to the front, because I have layers, and so it like thins out the bottom, so I don't have that like poofy thickness down here. But you can see I have these layers on the top. It's just not really short, because for me personally, I don't like super short layers. That's just how I prefer it. But I'm gonna tell you guys, that was something to do with the town, something to do with the house. Since it's new, they have to do like some kind of updates or measuring or whatever, I don't know. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I do get quite a lot of layers. I just don't like really short ones. So I'll ask for kind of hidden layers within and throughout my hair. I just really don't like choppy layers on the top of my hair. It's not what works for me, because the underneath layers of my hair are actually the flatter pieces. It's less defined underneath, and so if I get layers that are too short, it's gonna show those flatter pieces instead of letting the top layers shine, which is where my hair is the most defined naturally. So I try to make sure that I'm keeping a decent amount of that hair on top and not like cutting it all off. It also just blends better, I find, for me to kind of do layers within my hair. And also for me, I like to get a decent amount of weight taken out of the back hair, because my hair is really thick at the back, like nape of my neck. So I like to ask my stylist to take some of that hair out and just kind of add some extra layers like within my hair back there, because I don't like it to be like too thick or heavy. This is just me personally. If your underneath layers of your hair are the nicest and most defined, and you find that the top pieces are more flat, I would say to go for more of like a modern sort of shag haircut. I'll try to pop up a picture on the screen to kind of show you guys what I mean. And maybe I'll be able to find a video describing it better. If I can, I'll link it down below. It's just basically a little bit more of a choppy, I guess, or like shorter layered haircut, to where most of your volume is at the top. And it really works well for people who have more defined pieces underneath, because you get to see a lot more of those pieces, and you're cutting the top pieces shorter. And you kind of want that if they're not very defined anyway. I feel like it's sort of just like a layered shag cut, but it doesn't look super crazy or anything. It actually looks really pretty on a lot of people. I also should have mentioned that I do like to start with like a blunt trim, just because I want the base of my hair to be the same length all over, and then we go in and do like the layers and the texture and everything. I do like to have a lot of texture to my hair, and I make sure that my stylist knows that, but I just want it to blend nicely and seamlessly and be even throughout my hair. This last time I actually did do sort of like the curtain bangs or like face framing pieces in the front of my hair, and they're definitely growing out. But I found that they ended up looking really nice with my natural wave pattern. So it's not a weird look with my natural hair, but then I can also style them differently when I heat style my hair and do like the whole swoopy thing. And I think it looks really pretty and just blends beautifully into the hair. And like I said, they do need to be trimmed, but I don't feel like it's as noticeable with my natural hair, because it kind of just like blends in with the rest of my waves, and it's not like super long bangs. Whereas when I do heat style them, I can tell that like they're a little bit longer and they need to be trimmed. So I might do a video on that, like trimming my own curtain bangs. We'll see. I think it also helps that like when I wear my hair natural, there is shrinkage, so it kind of makes them a little bit shorter. Back to what I was saying about layers, you do want to take into consideration how thick or thin your hair is, and that should determine how many layers you do. But your stylist should know that, honestly. So If you trust the person you're going to, it shouldn't be a problem. But then also what I was saying about the type of layers that you're going to do based on like which parts of your hair are the waviest or the curliest, and like which parts you want to show the most, because that's going to depend on like the haircut that you get, if that makes sense. Keep in mind, this is going to be different for everyone. No one's hair is the same, as I always say. Also, do your research on where you're going. Personally, for me, I don't like to get a curly cut where they cut each individual curl. Like I said, I really want my hair to be even all over, and I do heat style my hair sometimes, so I just want it to look natural and even and blended, and not like I just went in and started chopping my own curls. I'm not saying that's how it would look if I got a curly haircut. I really do want it to like be even all over, and I don't want the layers to be too crazy or anything, so I do want my hair to look natural and blended when I heat style it. Also, you guys, I can kind of tell that this angle, like the camera's kind of down from me because I'm sitting at the counter, isn't the best for my hair. It's kind of making it look a little bit odd. I don't know, maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I just feel like this angle isn't the best. But I have my little mini tripod up here. I didn't get my tall one, which I probably should have done. But anyways, regardless of if you decide to get a curly cut or just a regular haircut, still make sure you're going to someone that you trust, or at least has positive feedback from their clients. Just do some research. For me personally, I just noticed such a huge difference when I got a better haircut for my hair. It was so much less weighed down and looked more voluminous and full. I just did not like the look of all that weight at the bottom of my hair, and it would kind of pull on the curls or waves on top and just like stretch them out, and then I'd have a lot of big ringlets at the bottom of my hair. Not my favorite look, I gotta say. And as much as I do love that blunt cut for when I'm heat styling my hair, that is such a small percentage of the time that I just can't justify it because I want my curls to look good. They also just look like they have better definition now because they're not weighed down or being stretched out. It looks like I have curlier hair than I did before that. So I might be able to find some older videos where my hair was more bottom heavy, or some pictures. If I can, I will put them on the screen for you guys, because I know it's really nice to be able to see pictures of the difference, like the before and after. And I know sometimes also people like to take pictures into the salon to show the stylist what they want, and that is totally okay, like if you want to do that. But I think it can be kind of hard to get like the point across or show exactly what you want. If you are going to do that, I would definitely recommend finding pictures of people that have a similar hair type to you. So if you have like 2B waves versus 3B curls, you want to kind of go by that instead of if you have 2A, 2B waves and you take in a picture of a girl with 3C curls or something, it's just not going to work, or vice versa. And honestly, guys, that's pretty much all that I wanted to say, I think. I did make some notes that I have here in front of me because I wanted to remember what I was going to say, and I don't usually do that for my videos. I really like to just be able to talk and say what I'm thinking and feeling. So I kind of felt like this video was just a little bit different. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It felt different when I was filming it. So hopefully it all comes across and makes sense and you guys understand what I'm saying. I really hope that's the case. I'm gonna show you guys the back of my hair so that you can like get a better idea before I go. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that it helped you out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd also love to know what you ask your stylist when you go in and get a haircut. If you already have like a whole plan, you know what you're doing, let me know the gist of it down in the comments. I would love to know. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.